name. اسمي فضيلة.
I work at Holy Land Institute for the Deaf. I am deputy head of the school and head of the kindergarten department. Also, I'm a member of the committee that gives certificates for legal translators of the Jordanian Supreme Council for the Disabled. I did not start school here when I was 4 years old. I started when I was 10 because my parents and family did not know about the institute. When I had a hearing test in Amman, they told my parents that I needed to be in school, and that since we lived in Salt, there was a school close to our house. My parents came here, but the school leaders said it would be hard to enroll me because I was already 10 years old. My younger sister was 4 years old, and they accepted her, but they did not accept me because I was too old. My father and grandfather kept talking to the school, and initially the school kept saying no. Eventually they said, "Okay, we will try." I was put in second grade, but I didn't know words. I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't understand what the teacher said. The teacher said I could not be in second grade. So they sent me back to kindergarten. God gave me the ability to work hard and work until I finished high school. At that time, there were students in high school, but they were not allowed to go on to take the ta'ihi, the college entrance exams. In my class, there were smart people who wanted to take the exam like other students in Jordan. I was given permission, but it was very hard, so I only sat for half of the subjects the first year. It took 3 years before I could enroll in college for a 2-year diploma. My class was the first class at HLID to take the ta'ihi. I was the first deaf student in SALT to take the exam and the first to enroll in college. I was the second deaf student to enroll in college in all of Jordan. We are here in this classroom because my story started in the kindergarten, and now I lead the kindergarten department. When I first came to kindergarten, I wasn't able to understand what the teacher was telling us, what the numbers were, or my name, or anything. But then it was like my eyes opened with God's grace. Even though I was older, I was able to quickly catch up with the other students. After the second semester, I moved on to first grade. The following fall, I moved to third grade and up through the grades to ta'ihi. Because I had a hardship when I came to kindergarten, that gave me the inspiration to work hard with these students so that they can have a better education. I want to start with children when they are in kindergarten so they can improve themselves from the beginning. In the past, I never dreamed of being a teacher, but when I finished college, they told me to come here to teach kindergarten. What I wanted to do was work with sewing and embroidery. I didn't want to be a teacher, but I came here, and suddenly the ideas started coming. I knew I needed to find new ways to teach the students. After 2 years, I was told I should be the head of the kindergarten. I had to learn how to be a leader and was helped along the way. Then they said I should be the deputy head of the school. I never had the ambition to do this, but thanks be to God, the students help me because they see that I am a deaf person and I have all these responsibilities. They see how I got here. The reason I work on myself so much is because I want the deaf students to see that there is possibility for them to improve and grow too. Once I became the deputy head of this school, it was clear that I needed more than a 2-year diploma. I needed to finish my undergraduate degree. I studied for 2 more years and got my bachelor's. Then I was told, no, you need to study more and get your master's. You are an administrator. I was not enthusiastic about it, but I eventually felt I needed to do this so the deaf students can see that I could and they could do the same. I worked hard because I had to work at the school and study at the same time. I was happy to finish, but I did not have the enthusiasm to go on to finish my doctorate. When I look now at my students who I taught when they were younger, I see they are working, some in telecom, some in schools. They finish their bachelor's degrees and are working. That makes me happy. That's my ambition for the deaf students. Before, deaf people could work in sewing, embroidery, and metalwork, but now deaf people are accepted in different types of work. If HLID were not here, deaf students would not be able to achieve anything. It would be downhill from now on. We'd go back to what we'd had before, being in the streets and not knowing anything, being illiterate. I might have been illiterate if HLID had not been here for me. Truthfully, the school is much better because the students are getting a good education and they are equal to the people who do not have this disability. Deaf people are smart. Being here at the school helps them improve themselves.